Morning, hey, this is Chris, keeping it real. Got my coffee, heading out. How many more mornings? See, it's early for me, even though it is 7:30. How many more mornings I do go out is rapidly is up for debate, some debate, but I think it's probably going to be just a couple more, maybe the end of this week, maybe 1 or 2 days next week. And the reason for that is coronavirus has officially come to Granville County. I had done another video previously, and I probably just won't bother uploading it because I uploaded to the wrong channel, and now I can't get it to upload again. It's just, whatever. Everything that can go wrong doing that video is going wrong. So what I'm going to do is just kind of re-encapsulate that video and include it in this video, so you know the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So long story short, coronavirus has come to Granville County. On Monday, there were 37 confirmed cases. And basically, the idea is that coronavirus cases, well, first of all, the 37 number is totally misleading. It's actually more like 400 people are actually infected. Simply because not everyone is being tested. If everyone were being tested and it was 37, that'd be one thing, but nobody's being tested unless they get sick and go to the hospital, or possibly on the recommendation from their doctor, but I'm not sure, But I know nobody's just coming around. There's no place to go to just get tested. You have to show symptoms first. And so there really were about 400 cases on Monday. This virus tends to double its penetration into the population approximately once every 3 days. It might be a little bit longer than that, but, and just for the sake of math, I'm just going to say it doubles every 3.5 days, so that we can just come up with some weekly figures really quick without having to do a bunch of complicated math. Now it may be, it could be the doubling time is longer than that. It could be a little bit longer. It might be up to 5 days, but I think it's better to err on the side of caution than to be too optimistic. So if there were 400 actual cases on Monday, that means next Monday we're going to quadruple that number of cases, because we're going to square it. We're going to double it twice, right? So you square something twice, you end up quadrupling it. And so there will be 1,600 cases next Monday, real cases. About 160 indicated, 1,600 real cases. The next week, 2 weeks from last Monday, there will be 6,400 cases, or 640 reported cases. These are approximate, but we'll check these as we go along, and maybe we'll modify our multiplier as we go. But and then week 3 from last Monday, there'll be 25,000 something, and then week 4 there will be 100,000, which is the entire county. So that's how fast this virus can move. And that's just one infected person giving it to another in a 3-day time span. I mean, that's all it takes. Because the virus lasts so long. Well, maybe it's not just ignore that part. Let's just stick with the quadrupling every week, because I'm not a medical guy. Okay, so that in reality, even though that 100,000, 10,000 would be reported, but even 10,000 reported would be, Granville County has about 60,000 people in, so that's 1 out of 6, 16% of the county will actually be diagnosed with the coronavirus, and very, very few people will have actually gotten over the disease by then. So that's the basic premise. And so I woke up this morning and looked at the charts. You can go just look up coronavirus for your county. That's the best way. I think it's best for your own particular county. And you can plug these multipliers into whatever, county you're in. The number of confirmed cases had jumped to 80, which is a little bit more than I expected. We went from 37 confirmed cases to 80 confirmed cases. Now, we do have a large federal correctional facility in Butner and some associated juvenile delinquent centers and mental health centers there. So we do have, a rather large, rather captive population, whether it's by they shouldn't go out or they can't go out. And so that might be skewing the numbers, but still, I didn't expect it to double. Of course, that could mean that they're starting to actually test, but I don't know that they are at the prison. But anyway, so the point is, I expected 37. I expected that not to double till tomorrow, and it's already doubled, more than doubled. So we now have about 800 cases in Granville County, and so we'll just see. I'm not sure what the breakdown is, how many people at the prison are infected versus how many people in the county, and that'd be nice to know, but I'll do that tomorrow. The state of North Carolina jumped from a little over 2,000 cases on Monday, and I check these first thing Monday morning, so I think it's always good to check everything at the same time every day. So I get up, make some coffee, check the website. Went from just over 2,000 to about 3,200, and so that's kind of pretty much on track to double every 3.5 days and quadruple every week. And so, even though the state's under lockdown, and even though a lot of people are really doing, there's definitely fewer people out. I can definitely tell as I drive to my work in the middle of nowhere where I'm not exposed to anybody except the owner who doesn't go anywhere. So, but even so, the thinking is, once we get that critical mass of like 10%, we're just not going to go out. That's the whole deal, right? We're just not going to go out because once we hit 10%, excuse me, it's only another week till it's 40%, and it's only another week after that until it's over 100%. And so, okay, we're basically just from Friday or Monday or Tuesday. Haven't decided which yet. Of course, money is an issue, and as long as I feel safe, I'm going to go. But I feel like it's not fair to the people I'm working for to possibly expose them. So if I don't go out at all, I know everybody's safe, including me and Leah. So that's the deal. That's what's going on in our lives. How are you doing? Like I said, plug the numbers for your county and or state into this formula. Quadruple the numbers every 4 weeks, and then kind of keep track of it. Take some screenshots as you look at the website and see if this holds true. I don't know that it will, and I haven't paid attention to other states because those were other states, and unfortunately, evidently a lot of people from those other states don't care about the rest of the country, so they've traveled far and wide across the land spreading the disease. So thanks a lot, all you New Yorkers and Marylanders and New Jerseyites. And I don't think very many people from California have been here lately. Sorry, just had to get that little jab in. All right, got any questions or comments? Leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate it when you do. We'll see you on